Zdravím všechny, co se mým kanálu Reupload, vítejte u dalšího pokračování naše dobrodružství v Genshinu. U dalšího pokračování, kde budeme tentokrát jinde než v minulých dílech. A to proto, že se podíváme znovu do téhletý sublokace Enkanomia. Yes, exciting, I know. Zrušující intro, já vím. Takže budeme pokračovat v této enkanomijské lajně jakožto náplň dnešního dílu a uvidíme, kam se dostaneme a jak moc je tady k dělání. Takže se jednak, než se vydáme na cestu, která je tam, což bude hodně travelingu, jak obvykle, tak jedna věc od posledního dílu, která se stala, je, že vyšel Fontaine update. Pořád si myslím, že jsem seknutý zpátky v čase, ale vyšel Fontaine update mezi posledním a tímto dílem pro mě, když to natáčím, a ne když to vydám o půl roku později minimálně. A v době, kdy z tohle vydávám, tak kdo ví, třeba už se pomalu gíruje na After Fontaine království. Tak Fontaine vyšla a s tím pár věcí, který je nových. A nevím, který z nich jsou nový, jenom ty, který jsou hned všímatelný, jako že mapa je přibyta. A jedna věc, kterou jsem si všimnul, kterou bych chtěl tady ukázat, je, když jdete do party info, tak je tu takový krásný background, že to není prostě emptiness a každá ta postava má svoji pózu. Takže je to úplně super. Tak nevím, jestli jsem si všiml tohle, že se to dá rozkliknout a vidíte všechny grupy a všechny postavy ve všech grupách najednou. Takže to je taky věc, kterou jsem si doteďka nevšimnul, nebo to totálně vypustil. Samozřejmě nebudu se honit za každou bednou a za každou collectiblou, co tu je v okolí, protože to bych to byl jinak na hodně díl. A stejně bych to všechno nepozbíral. To pravý kolektování zabere víc než jenom chvilku. Zajímavý přeskakování takhle z kamínku na kamínek mezi tím, co pode mnou je prostě absolutní prázdnota. A ne, s tebou se bojovat nebudu. Chci to stihnout co nejvíc. Go to the broken bridge in front of the Daiichi Mikoshi. OK. Takže jsem prošel celý Serpentard asi takhle, abych jenom abych prostě šel tam. V podstatě i zpátkyční cestou. Když už jsem tady, though, tak bych si mohl odemknout ten teleportověc. To bylo relativně wise. Věc je tu hodně. Pěkná krajina. Jak tohle všechno vyrábějí prostě všechny takovéhle lokace a sublokace je udivující. A ne, nevěděl jsem, že tyhle ty věci dělají tuhletu funkci, prostě jsem jenom věřil, že se něco stane. Koukám, že stačí do toho vejít. Možná mám někoho na special movement. Takže teď budu muset věřit Lumině a jejímu jump skill. Yes! Tak to bylo hodně precise. Proč jsem kvůli tobě skoro umřel? Ah, you're here. Allow me to help you shut down the barrier. Could you pass me the golden bridle? Suddenly have some reservation. Still suspicious of me. Well, don't you think you're a bit too quick on your feet? Oh, come on now. That's hurtful talk. I thought, though I suppose that the sight of a literary researcher bouncing about the place happily is a rare one. But come now, I deceived you earlier, didn't I? Oh, wait. Oh, that's true. We couldn't have found the golden bridle without your help. I mean, this would definitely sound like villain talk, but aha, only I can help you now. You can hold me at sword point or hit me to make up for the time you didn't earlier. But once you're done with it, I'd like you to trust me anyway. If you don't, none of us are going to enter. Já už jsem tam byl nahoře, ale... Okay. Are you the type who just getting beaten up or something? Now that Paimon's going to do that. What do you think, Limina? Hang on, I'm rolling my sleeves up. Wait just a moment. You're joking, right? I got a glass jaw. What? Glass jaw? Okay, stop scaring him already. Just give me the bridle, Limina. Okay then. Think. Now allow me to help you bring this barrier down. This is my first time taking the barrier, so things could go poorly. You never know. What could happen? For example, the blast could send you tumbling into the bottomless chasm. Za mnou je rozbitý most, takže spadnout nebude těžký. Může se všechno podělat, různé věci, tak už to otevři. We get it. Ding! Whoosh! I gotta say, opening ancient ruins is pretty exciting. Watching that huge wall disappear gives the kind of rush you get from burning a huge library, you know? That sounds really dangerous. You sure you're a researcher? Of course. I already can't wait to investigate the insides of the place. What long lost volumes will you uncover there? Allow me to go ahead. If you find any tempting treasures, feel free to take them. Yeah, sure. In the center. Někde přesně tady ten, ale předpokládám, že to bude rychlejší než takhle nahoru, pak takhle dolů, takhle tam se serpentínovat. Že zkusím věřit tady tomu teleportu, že mě to dá někam useful. Where am I? Yep. Tak. Okay. Jump. Nobody. A jenom kousek. Když na to ty parkoury budu potřebovat pár lidí, kteří jsou na to víc určení. Tak povím, jestli mám nějakou grupus. Replace now.
Let's finish this quickly. Incoming.
There we go.
Hey.
Whoop. Čeká. Ne. Tam se uchýlit nejde. Jeden náhodou mám, proč ne? Je takový zub. Dobrý ledge.
Speed of light. Hey.
Tak. Já už jenom kousíček.
Yahoo!
Tak.
Don't blink.
Tak jsme tady. Pěkná background hudba. Teleport nahoru. Už to parkorovat nebudeme muset. Hey, over here, come on. I was waiting for you so long. What are you doing? You now control the hub of Enkanomia. Here, try touching this device. I wager it will be quite the experience. It's a ghost! Yee! Come on, you scared Paimon more than this ghostly guy over there. Sorry, I'm totally fine. Byakuyo, due to its properties as another realm, sometimes project shadows of the past based on remnant thoughts. Though the stories have already ended, who they were at the moment is captioned and retained. They can even interact with you. Such powerful motions are called sins of Tokyo. Okay. Sins. Thus there is a ton of senseities or shades of Tokyo. So my current form will be visible to the future heroes as well then. Nějaký hrdina sám osobně. That's good to know. Guess I don't have to be nervous after all, huh? The future me is going to act based on current me's memories. Still nervous though. What? It's talking! It seems like our heroes have arrived. Hello there. My Watatsumi name is Aru, and my original name is Argos. I'm in charge of explaining the next step of the trial, which is to restore the reigns of revival and display your royal right over this land. The reigns of revival are a national treasure that can be used to command the spirits of the nether to speak, and they are made of the same material as the Danichi Mikoshi. The reins must be pierced together with the golden bridle as their core. As such, you will need 3 other fragments. And if you have any other questions, feel free to ask. I believe that my leftover spiritual essence should be able to answer your questions. Do you like eating butter crab? What is that? Do you like some fresh fish sashimi? That reminds me. Recently, Watatsumi Omikami has raised land for us above the sea surface, so we should be able to start shallow sea fishing. The variety of edible fish should also increase. But yes, back on topic. Anyway, the 3 fragments have been hidden in 3 key locations. These would be the Narrows, the Evernight Temple, and the Serpent's Heart. And when I say hidden, I do mean hidden. The officials in charge of setting up the trial are very capable. No problem, we've saved loads of tricky puzzles before. If you see the altar at the Serpent's Heart, you may want to search that place thoroughly. And Jibarashi spent all day setting them up. Jibarashi? The Special Officer Court notices the armed judges of the Nether. That's who the Jibarashi are. They possess the tokens made of special material that could cause the souls of Byakuyo to reveal themselves. That doesn't sound like an Inazumme name at all. Well, Watatsumi Island was a product of the Archon War. Before that, Byakuyo Koku's histories are filled with names like Abrex, Spartacus, Ctonosis, Giantess, and such. So this is why human culture, where the divine envoys do not interfere too much. What did you say? Nothing. Just a bad habit of bookworm. Keep listening to Argos, please. Ah yes, now that the Evernight has arrived, all of Enkanomia will show you a different side of itself. You should meet various after-images along your path. But they are not quite the same as this ritual after-image of mine. These people have been chosen by the undying principles of Enkanomia due to their powerful emotions, and their transgression has resulted in an after-image. They are what the Jibarashi called Shades of Tokyo, but bear in mind that the principle that to know sin is to be free of it. Do not tell them they are after-images. The other after-images are not like me. The moment they realize they are shadows of their former self, they will disappear. We've seen someplace similar in Liyue. We are special. Fuck you. We are totally special, totally different. On the other hand, we people of Enkanomia have gotten used to that by now. Well then, good luck. I'll be waiting here for good news. The Sun and Moon. Sun and Moon, bridge between White Knight and Evernight. The heart of Ouroboros. Dreams in the gaps. The Trail of Drake and Serpent. Je to tady, tady a tady, z toho tady nemám pár, takže to nechám na konec. Serpent to bude pro mě tady ta věc, to bude tady ta věc a tady to bude někde. Dáme Nerous první. Evernight pro Nerous. Dreams in the gaps. Kde tady a budeme muset zmlátit jednoho chuje.
Take flight. Let's play. Rust and Reven. Yeah. Enkanomia. Hey, cut to the chase. Whirling snow. Don't blink.
There we go. Of Sun and Moon. You have the authority to activate mechanisms that switch between White Knight and Evernight. Such mechanisms can be found throughout, connected to the Mikoshi. Enkanomia is different in Evernight and White Knight states. To use this ability to switch between to uncover the secrets. Sheila is present during White Knight or dispelled during Evernight. There are some distortions in the air visible, which are known as sunfire phantasms, switching between the energies to disperse or show themselves. Cool. So, jelikož je to tady, tak to mám asi zmáčknout. Ne. I guess not. OK. Já jsem to tam měl zmlátit. Jako na to nevypadá, ale... Okay. It's a snake!
Incoming. Speed of light. Here we go.
Technicky za to jste to počítal, come on.
Today is a lucky day.
V quest menu jsou hinty. Že bedno jsem se. Reigns of Revival Fragment. Wait, that's it? Oh, jsem získal tu hlavní věc. Co to je tedy hint? Jako na tam tu bednu, na tu bonusovou? Tady se mnou něco dalšího. Places of Essence Worship. Divide to Sun Cores and Moon Cores. They counter the power of blah blah. They capable bestowing powers upon those who can pay obedience. His energies I can combine the opposite state. Aha. No, ta moon věc se trvá přes tu change.
I shall treasure this good fortune.
OK, to vymizelo zeď. Ding.
Today is a lucky day.
A tady nějaký portus.
Incoming. Hey! Speed of light.
Teleport unlocked. Jej. Tak, next up, Serpent's Heart. Yep, je to tam, jak jsem si myslel. Uj, se speed boostem.
Speed of light.
Tak, jsme úplně tady nahoře. Activate the secret message. It's a sunfire thingy. A teleport, hlavně ten teleport. A tady je ta glimmering sundial. Tam byl. Here lies Spartacus the Righteous, known as Spardonohikoto. Here beneath lies the litany of his crimes. Ježišmarja. Spartacus, the mastermind of great crimes and the root of unrest, now in the name of Tokyo Omigami, may his sight be cut off and his soul be crushed. Okay. To je docela přísný. Jedna, dva, tři, čtyři, pět. Solve the riddle. Jako... Did I get it? Yes.
You give, you receive.
I got it. Fragment number 2. Teďkon fragment z místa, kde jsem ještě ani trochu nebyl. The Trail of Drake and Serpent. Je portík taky celkem zajímavě umístěný. Thank you.
Incoming.
Uj. Ale to bude úplně v pohodě. Ještě s tohletou rychlostí mám v pohodě dost věcí na to, abych mohl doplechtit v podstatě kamkoliv. Nějaký quest, jo? Zajímavý, kdo tam je. Ale ne tolik, abych se to přepodil. Tak, jsme nad tím, ale já udělám tu chytrou věc, že tam nepůjdu rovnou, ale doplatím si na tu nejvyšší pozici na tomhle ostrově a aktivuji si teleport. Protože já nejsou až tak blbé, abych sem z velké dálky doplachtil pracně jednou a pak na to zapomněl a pak jsem musel docházet zase znova. Ten týpeček malej prostě někam úplně do háje. Já jako myslel, že půjde jako tady dovnitř, ale OK. Follow the trail of baptismal bishops. Já jednoho vašeho velkýho potřebuju zabít, aby určití lidé, kteří z toho čerpají sílu, byli lepší. Secret room.
Speed of light. Think you can get away?
A všechny vás se skupím.
Kami-santo out. Sometsu. Allow me. Incoming. Nowhere to hide. Brace yourself.
So, fuck you. I touch the mechanism. Daisies of day and night. They get close to them to operate them. However, their states will reset when you switch between. Okay. Boom boom. Levers. And more levers. Takže teď, když to zmáčknu, se stane co? Okay. Dostal jsem se zpátky na začátek. Jsou to jenom dvě tyhle ty páčky? Dá se, že jo. Já asi se nechám otevřenout takhle. Racial touch. Tady to určitě pořád nechápu, proč jsou tak speciální. Okay. A to mi pomůže jak? A to rotuje takhle kolem toho celého sloupu. Možná bych to mohl dát takhle, abych zabránil tam tomu, aby se to vrátilo. Teď toho mrdnu znova. A najednou je to otevřený. Si říkal, že mi tam něco chybí. A jak jsem to objevil, hned všechno do sebe zapadlo. Really? Dejte mi ty energobody.
Time for takeoff. Wouldn't gliding be rust and rebuild? Whirling snow.
To je tak nesnáším.
My apologies. Let's play. swirl. Allow me. Speed of light. Hey, with sword comes shadow. Yahoo! Think you can get away? Torrent, bring refuge! Rest and rebuild! Take flight!
Jdi do prdele už. Tak nesnáším, obzvláště když na mě vybalej super těžký nepřátelé, když nemám combat grupu.
Here we go.
A mi chybí jeden energický bod. A jdi do hajzlu už.
Hold the line. Brace yourself. My apologies.
Rýzně na místě.
Nowhere to hide. Whirling snow. Take flight.
Jak z toho neumřel? No, fucking finally.
Collecting rare and exquisite treasures. Yes.
Fajn. Od teďka do konce dílu si přepínám na svoji super combat grupu. Což
The campaign begins.
involvuje tebe a
I charge a higher
tebe.
rate to meet outside the office.
No, dělej.
Remarkable condition.
To je všechno. Jo, no teď je 10 metrů pade mnou tady dole, jasně. Fragmenty, jo, jasně, že mám. It seems you retrieved all the fragments. Not sure if you realized this, but it is no longer important. Now, do not be startled by what I'm about to tell you. The blood branch coral needs to be retrieved from the body of a special baptismal visha, which are right under the Danichi Mikoshi. What is it? What is it? What is it with dragons and being buried underground? The Vishav's locked locked beneath that have been adjusting specifically such that they can accept fragments of blood branch coral without experiencing rejection. But these adjustments have also made them exceptionally large, and they're most likely not that easy to kill. However, every good trial must end with a hero defeating the wicked dragon. Looks like we're gonna have to fight after all, huh? What do you mean? Celý to je to prolezlý samýma kreténama, vole. The bishop's was in the image. Paimon's pretty confident in limited skills too, but can you prove what you just said? Huh, of course not. This is just simply the default encouragement. That seemed mighty irresponsible of you. Aren't you just giving your heroes blind confidence like that? Huh. You know, you don't look like much, but you're actually brighter than our Watatsumi heroes. Interesting. Nah, you could just have too little brain juice to go around. Wait, no. I was just saying that this isn't right. I know. That is a sin of deception, but the coral's retrieval is something that concerns the survival of Watatsumi. The heroes are only here because they're determined to see this through. All I can do at this point is push them forward. I have faith in the people of Watatsumi, and I believe in those that shall come after us. In the name, at least, I am a sinless shade, born for ritual purposes. But on this level, I suppose I am not myself free of transgression. Sorry to disappoint you, but we're actually here for the treasure. In that case, allow me to help you put the Reins of Revival together. Yep. Though I suppose the name Reins of Revival is not entirely accurate, it was originally written as the Reins of Recovery. Namely, the recovery of control over things that return from beyond. The chariot of the sun brings light in the day, and by night come the spirits of the past. The one who bears the reins may master both light and the gloom. Speaking of which, where did the other guy go? That person looked up and down at Mikoshi for a while before displaying some displeasure and leaving. Oh, Tearu. And that person looked up and down this place for a while before displaying displeasure and leaving. It seems that he had not found what he was searching for. I am quite certain that he is not of any Watatsumi bloodline. He also has some kind of special art on his person that may be able to disrupt the ritual or cause me to dissipate. I am one who guides the heroes, and cannot act rashly. If I were to disappear, these trials would also cease. I cannot allow such an outcome. Thus, while he is not near, I must caution you to be wary of him. But we wouldn't have been able to find the golden bridle without him. We might not even have reached the Mikoshi at all. Is that so? Perhaps I'm overthinking it. After all, only the trusted retainers of the Enkanomia would know the ancient language. Of course, there is another possibility, but it is likely not that. No, it doesn't matter. Long years have passed since, and time grinds all civilizations into dust. But let us return to the trial. I shall open the bath. But Watatsumi is pronounced guilty for the following sins: 4 counts of the sin of profanity, and further 8 counts of the sin of deceiving living souls. With this stone I seal the everlasting. The transgressions past shall not be pursued. What are you talking about? This is my final task, which is to read this blessing. Its meaning is that Watatsumi Omikami is about to carry all our transgressions to go to its death. There is one last thing I must ask of you. When you have left Enkanomia, tell no one of anything regarding anything. That is how all previous travels have happened, and I hope you can keep it this way. Sure. Next, you must prove your valor against the baptismal Vishev that is gigantic and dangerous. You know, underneath the Mikoshi. You know what? This isn't the way I want to put this. You're here for the blood bench coral that were grafted onto their bodies. and they will not simply roll over and let you do it. They will unleash upon you the grudge that they have nursed over many long years against all humanity. This will without a doubt be a deadly struggle. Enkanomia's survival is in your hands. Good luck. OK, je to jenom teleport nebo instantní přesun? Nebo mi to dá menu? Pro jistotu si změním z grupy, která je hodně na damage a přesunu si na grupu, se kterou vydržím. A.k.a. má to Noel. So, jak na to půjdu? Budou pravděpodobně vodní? Nebo elektrický? Pravděpodobně vodní bych tipnul. Tu grupu a nějak to vyworkshopuju. Že Noel s Enkanomiu tam definitivně dám, to mi dá survivabilitu. A Raiden Shogun tam si dám. A who else? Jestli mají vodu a elektriku, jak tam můžu dát dendro. To by dám samo. Vodou a dendrem tam udělat ty kóry a pak elektrikou je explodnout. Tak nějak to funguje. Okay. This is my build. Jo, je to takováhle věc, není to teleport nebo něco, je to jenom výtah. Go to the base of the central building. Ještě si food nebudu dávat, Bůh ví, jak dlouho to bude. Jo, je to gigantický pilíř, i když se to nezdá. To jde hodně nahoru a dolů. Ding. There's 3 of them. Cool. Tyhle definitivně budou vodní.
Inazumě shines eternal.
Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Jeden dole.
Shine down.
Grow, grow, grow.
Jo, oni se takhle tvoří a instantně vybuchujou. OK. Noel na charge.
There is no escape. Torn to oblivion.
Taky Shogun si užije. Got him. Oh, check you out, Lumina. You actually defeated these Vishas all by yourself. Most impressive. Can I touch them? What the fuck are you doing here? Actually, I'm gonna touch them no matter what you say. These are the mortal foes of humanity. This chance may never come again. Ah, yes, you must be when I got here. Oh, bear with me a moment. I need to think where I start explaining. Simply put, Enkanomia is the ultimate place for sinners, yes? I am a sinner, one who has committed the sins of deception and betrayal. Wait, are you trying to betray us? Snaží se nás zradit, jakože to bylo obvious this whole time a bylo to i jako joke? I came here to search for a certain book. That book contains records of things that happened in the Byakuyaku, aka Tade, before the Denshimikochi was constructed. These chronicles are known to the people as the times before sun and moon. Back then, no gods walked the earth, and the whole land belonged to a single civilization. Neboli Kandria, I guess. Was there ever really such a time? The bards claim that the times when gods walked the earth is the furthest back we go. Yes, that's precisely it. That's why I wanted to find this book. That way, we, the... Yep, dun dun dun! Ten týpek je zrádce. No one... Everybody left unsurprised. Yep. Počet překvapených? 0. Now that the Abyss Order who I work for could have proved that the gods came from beyond, a že by tady nemají co dělat. The only thing I know is that the Great Serpent was sentenced to death by Celestia for accidentally reading this book. An entire nation was relocated, the door to the depths was sealed, and that nation was stirred up in an eastern expedition to cover this truth. Yes, that was the grand ritual of sacrifice required for the people of Watatsumi to once again live like humans. Sure. But as for this book, I searched for it in the library and the Denshimikoshi, but I can't find it. So it tricked us. So it tricked us indeed. Wait, I said this much and that's all you have to say? I'm not going to grit your teeth in anger or just disperse with it and smack me in the face. My jsme věděli, že nás zrazuješ od první sekundy. Do you seriously want to get beaten up that badly? But I don't think I did anything that bad. I didn't technically lie to you. I'm a clerical staff member sent to help you. I just never said that I was sent by Enkanomia. Or Enkanomia herself. I was indeed translating literature here, but you know, it had nothing to do with the trial. I am a bookish character, and hey, did I or did I not transform into a fire-flinging monster? I believe that you referred to our exegetes as lectors, yes? Okay. Takže tě přeci jenom zmátím?
Steady us. The Temple of Wisdom.
Cool. I get to beat him up. I get to beat him up, I get to beat him up. Jo, teďkon si vysumne ten super štít. Já si také vyštítuju. Nope. Já nevím, proč chce být tak zmlácen nutně, protože nic by nestratil, kdyby prostě předstíral, že je normální. Abyssal Lector. Phew, I didn't underestimate your goodness now, but I suppose a clerk is ultimately no match for a natural hero. I wanted to get rid of you and then find some disguise with which I could claim that your mission was a failure. I mean, there's got to be some stories in which the hero doesn't slay the dragon. But, oh well. Why did you attack us again? You mean, why wouldn't I, right? I'm the creature riding in the abyss and you're a mortal walking in the sun. You defeated a lot of my subordinates and comrades on your way here, too. Popravdě ne, kolem všich jsem totálně proběh. So you can consider this sentimental revenge, whatever. I mean, I was also thinking, see, I can't find this book no matter where I look. Might it be with you? Perhaps I should dispose of you and then search you. Also, this person here is getting all this mint, cabbage, fowl. I wonder what they're trying to do. Well, you get the picture. There are lots of reasons why I should kill you. As for the reasons against, there's only one. I rather like you. Could you think of something else? How about not taking out someone you can't beat? Yes, I admit, I failed. And we all learned a little something today, didn't we? I suppose you shouldn't trust people that easily in the future, huh? Kámo, my jsme ti nevěřili od první sekundy, well, shut the fuck up. Take that little fellow by your side. Perhaps you shall someday face betrayal from that corner too. Who knows? Yeah, right. Like Paimon could be being set up for an eventual reveal. That would never happen. Ne, to by se nikdy nestane. Paimon nebude mít žádnej sudden twist. Paimon doesn't have much capacity for betrayal. Oh, come on, you didn't learn anything at all. Well, whatever. We don't have much time left to talk. Hold apart for now. We'll meet again! What was that guy's problem anyway? Anyway, let's go back. Enkanomia surely is full of dangerous shit. Výtah nahoru, prosím. Jo, please head to Teyvat. Jo, já mám už jít úplně zpátky. OK. Zajímavý chit-chat s Abyssal lektorem. Hello, Miss Tsukio. We found a blood branch coral. Cool, huh? Our great hero, gallant warrior, our mighty paragon. On behalf of the Madame Kokomi and all the people, I give you my thanks. Our thanks? You mean? You look exhausted. Perhaps it was too taxing to send you down alone after all. Not alone. Paimon was there. I count. There was also this guy who sneaked in. He'd helped us a lot at first. But in the end... a long story anyway. It's the main reason why Lumen is so exhausted. Seems something that Madame Kokomi did not anticipate. Did one who seemed like a mere thief with the Watatsumi language dictionary turn out to be something more troublesome? It was someone from the Abyss Order. This is very grave news. I will report it to Madame Kokomi at once. Jo, ten týpek, koho jste tam poslali, pracoval pro Abyss Order a prostě jste byli totálně triknutí. However, since you have returned with the branch, it will soon come time for her to see to the Watatsumi Goryo Matsuri. Whatever that is. I will go and pull her out of her room now. Whatever the case, please accept our gratitude. Okay, Fire Rats, to byl příliš dlouhý achievement, what the hell? To byl snad ten nejdelší achievement name v historii. The Light of Day. Fire Rat's Robe, Dragon Head Pearl, Sacred Offering Bowl, and... obtain the coral branch that Tsukio requested. Cool.
To survive hardship, you must prepare for hardship.
Anything else? Nebo to je všechno. Yeah. I indeed think that's it. Já petition reward za to, že jsme splnili quest. To je asi všechno. Tady už to je. Baptismal Bishop Heard. Powerful group, but there's my shadow. I've been specifically bred and selected by the people of Enkanomia. Yeah, so to give them exceptional strength. Of course, no bishop is considered some sort of debt to be repaid. Stronger methods of this earth can use different elements which can do it as a show their age. Padá z nich tahleta věc. Dragonair's False Fin. Což přesně potřebuju na level up pro Jaimiko. Dropujou z nich elektrokamínky a ledový kamínky. Interesting. Já ty potřebuji pro Jaimiko a tu už mám namaxovanou na level 50 už tak, takže teďkon to půjde. Teďkon až mezi tímto dílem a příštím dílem definitivně ji nasunu aspoň na 70 a to bude exponenciálně silnější než doteďka. Takže jo, to definitivně pak se na to budu těšit. A objeví se v příštích dílech určitě. Uvidíte sami, jak moc silná bude. Anyway, jelikož je tohleto asi všechno. Byl to takovej, když se na tím zamyslíme, takový pěkný ark, takovej celý. A je už docela čas na to, aby jsme skončili, ale ještě trošku času máme. Takže se podíváme na jednu tady vedlejší věc, kterou jsem eyeballnul. A to je tady ty dva chujovince z Inazumě, do kterých se mi nechce. Tahleta Mikage Furnace. Senzorování, snímání dat, přemýšlení, co se stane, sbírání materiálů pro různé plány. Nic super extra exciting se neděje. Tak, týpku. What else? Things don't look good. The Fatui within have concentrated their forces near the core. It seems that they have discovered something. Surely they don't intend to breach the core. No, we can no longer afford to delay. We must move to initiate functionality tests. What's that? By that, I mean that we must test our machine for its purification abilities. I have no intention of moving it into the furnace, only to find that it will not function. To that end, please help me find 3 Onikabuto, if you will. I want to place them near the Mikage furnace, which will cause them to be tainted by Tatarigami. Then we will retrieve them. And this purification was to clean them. That is the test I have devised. Where did we find them? They're just found in electro-rich environments. I also heard they can survive near the Mikage furnace. What hardy little critters they are. Why don't you just snag some from in the furnace then? Well, you could do that, but if you were to take Onikawa directly from the furnace for testing, I worry about the reliability of my machine. It is best to work through test by step. Kdyby ty step by step byly všechny za sebou a nebylo to rozdělený na několik questů v několika reálných dnech. I could just take a dip inside the furnace myself. You could use yourself as a test subject, yes. But like I said, this device may not meet expectation. Můžeš být tak radiatnutý, že prostě to exploduješ mojí mašinu. I get it. Yeah, something unforeseen may happen. Let's just stick to Onikabuto, shall we? Just 3 will do. They're right here, you fucking idiot. That should do. Thank you. I shall begin the tests. Jej, nemusím je tam nosit, ty vole, to je taková spása. Další ta mini část hotová, která je absolutně pointless. Well, tohle bylo hotové během minuty, tak rovnou je tohleta věc, která je absolutní chujovinec taky. A to ten Mlžný ostrov. Ať už se vracíme kvůli misi, anebo pro malýho kluka, tak se vracíme na Mlžný ostrov. Tamhle je adventurer. plno nedotčených beden. A celá ta mlha červená. Snad to bude znamenat, že se někam budu moct dostat.
Shine down.
Get out of here. Come on. Hey, what are you doing here? The situation looks rather grim. Yeah, the sky's looking all strange and stuff. This Tsurumi Island is about to be destroyed, and then everything will start again. That's the thing about that you talked about yesterday. However, it seems that the things are even more serious than when I came here previously. Perhaps it's because you destroyed those perches. The name of the child you're trying to help. Já se mu nesnažím pomoct. If you want to break the cycle, now is the time. That's why I'm here to help that. Dismiss me to ask you? No, I've come here of my own accord. Whoa, you're doing something of your own free will? I don't know why either. I just feel like I should be here. That's how I describe that feeling. Ah, I know why. Perhaps I simply find it intolerably shameless for me to play the fly on the wall as you boldly step into the mist. Perhaps I believe that even illusions have feelings, and so it would be ill to allow them to suffer in this cycle. Or perhaps I simply think that I might help Rue by breaking this perpetual ocean of fog, and in fulfilling the wishes I shall be freed from the history that binds. Wow, since when were you so... Wait a minute. Since when do you sound so much like a light novelist? Yes, Lady Sumida did say those words. You got me. When I told her that I would like to help, she suddenly gained a spark of inspiration. I did not understand what she said, but I believe that since Lady Sumida said so, that must be how things are. That sounds like her style, alright. Still, Paimon thinks yesterday's events have made Rue too angry to talk. I know, Lady Sumida said that in this manner the bloodline spanning millennia shall... Could we lose the verbatim quotes? Yes, we shall. I believe that Kama, that is to say, I, can speak to him. Well, there is a strong resemblance, yes. Rue also mentioned that being unable to speak to those illusions weirded him out. So being able to talk to you should cheer him up. But where do we find him? There's a few places the storm doesn't touch. Yeah, jako ten gigantický Wolf Lord na konci. Waku, Oina, and Aotake. He didn't mention these places wouldn't be hit by lightning under the circumstances. And those would be his hiding spots where he would wait out the storm. Well, let's go look there. Let's start with the Wakaku Shoal. Kama seems pretty enthusiastic, eh? The weather is getting worse. Is this all caused by the island? Yes, it must be reenacting the storm that destroyed Tsurumi Island. According to Lady Sumida, her plot set up the locals will reproduce the will of the Thunderbird at these times. Well, real life isn't like the light novels. Okay. Oh, let's just continue regardless. Wait, můžu se připortovat prostě? Ow. A nic mi to neudělalo. Okay. Well, the show's just up ahead. Vážně? cinematik ve vzduchu, takže Raiden Shogun zemře kvůli tomu. So, the storm really doesn't touch here. Interesting. But Paimon doesn't see Rue anywhere. Rue! Come on, Kama, you try. Alright. Oh! No, not like that. We're going somewhere like Rue. Like Rue, it's Kama, where are you? Rue, it's Kama, where are you? Still no response. Still, why is there no thunder lightning here? Since it was a Thunderbird who destroyed the Tsurame Island, we could try use the power of the feather. Yeah, that's worth a try. Since Rue said it's one of the Thunderbird's feathers, we might get some reaction. Use the feather. Fajn, já si to equipnu. Tady to. There we go. Whoa, there's something wrong. A to, že tu jsou dva, je plánovaný, nebo jsem prostě toho druhýho agronu omylem?
I must leave no... The Temple of Wisdom! Hold the line!
What the fuck? Tohle je, in my opinion, ještě těžší fight, než ty vyšapové jako Grand Conclusion Enkanomie. Tohle je ještě větší bullshit. Jaký element? Mám sangromy vodní... Oni jsou elektrický, ale mají elektrický útoky, nejsou odolní, takže bych mohl zkusit. Trošku posílím štít samozřejmě. Hej, on se mě přestává všímat, what? Tak to ne.
Committed to memory.
There is no escape.
Steadiest.
Torn to oblivion. Shine down.
Hej.
Let's move out.
Sundal jsem oba dva. Ještě bedno zrma.
We should make the most of these supplies.
Touch the sudden feather. Touch? What's this? Looks like a feather. It's a feather. Touch the feather. Whoa, what the fuck are you doing? Certain emotions surge forth. You see an island blanketed by fog beneath you. You hear the voices of tiny lives that dwell in with ease, bored and it's can be. As you return to your mind. Fuck's sake. Dejte mi momentík. Menší vsuvka s black screenem, abych si to tady fotku toho dialogu přečet, protože to bylo příliš dlouhý a ty svině tam nedali pauzu. Certain emotions surge forth. You see an island blanketed by fog beneath you. You hear the voices of tiny lives that dwell there with ease. Boars, humans, squirrels, lizards, when come we? As you return to your nest, you hear an interesting tune through the curtain of falling rain. It is different from the war songs of the boars and the choruses of the fish. It is a clear song, and moving one too. Dialog nějakého toho Thunderbirda asi. Zajímavý. Lumina? Hey, Lumina! What happened? Oh, that was close. You were just frozen to the spot. Oh, was I? Zoop. It flew away. What happened? Paimon's very sick. It seems that I was drawn into the Thunderbird's memories. The Thunderbird? The same one that destroyed the island? I can't be sure. No way to establish that at the moment. If that's the case, it's just like Lady Samita said. the will of the Thunderbird will resurface. In that case, the voice that we heard during the battle might have been the Thunderbird. But I'm not very curious now. It's almost like the Thunderbird was looking for someone. Still, that feather sure did bring about some kind of reaction. Yes, I saw you take out a strange feather earlier. Where did you get that? Well, let me tell you. You relate your adventure on Akamuka Peak and the Thunderbird feather you found there. Oh, so the feather of the Thunderbird were the basis for the Masuhiro and can summon spirits. I was told these legends by my grandfather as he taught me how to make the Masuhiro. Oh, so you can make them, huh? Then couldn't you just have made one for Sumida? Lady Sumire? Well, because Lady Sumida didn't ask. But if I should have the chance to help her in the future, I will mention this matter. Still, what do we do next now that we are here? The direction in which the flare flew away doesn't quite match up with anything. Sure, there's a lot of danger. We haven't much time. Yes, we are on borrowed time as well. This will all start once again as the thunder stops. Yup, and Ruse said that things get real wild when the thunder starts coming. Let's forget about the feather. We gotta get to the other spots when there's no thunder. Look for there. Next stop, Uina Beach. As long as we can talk to him, there's hope. God, we're going to make a getaway. What's a skill picked up while dodging the people from the Shogunate? Then would have just come to you while we were stuck in Rito. I could probably have gotten you out of Rito and reclamation from Sumida. We would have had to leave Rito first to meet us, saying that we didn't know her before. You just can't read her and get her to come back and read her. We have to leave her in there. You know what, Kama? You really are a very big rock. There's no point in debating these things. Let's go back to the beach first. Celý ten Ostrov mohl být reworknut a mohli udělat o hodně jednodušší. Wait, já se můžu teleportovat. Nejsem ta levá dolní část je nějaká super mystifikovaná.
There is no escape. But a momentary distraction. A
Uina Beach je hlavnější. Jak budu sbírat věci z tohohle ostrova, to fakt nevím. Ale myslím, že jsem se sbíral úspěšně 100% z každého jiného ostrova a tohle je fakt jediný místo, který jsem nevyzbíral. Protože se to tady prostě nedá. OK, další puzzle. Žuž. No, fuck you.
Did you know that the sound of thunder is the prelude to new life? Sharing my knowledge. Hold the line. Ha!
Shine down.
Jeden to spadnul. Ah, fuck off.
There is no escape. Insolent.
I must leave notes committed to memory.
Shine down.
Rest and rebuild.
Oh.
We should make the most of these supplies.
Well, the vyčištění. Just as before, we should get some reaction. If we use the feather. More monsters! A je to horší než předtím.
Leave it all to me. I see everything. Allow me. Let's move up. This way, turn.
No, to bylo celkem efektivní. Ještě tenhle ten chujař.
No escape.
Hold the line.
Jdi do hajzlu. Další feather, fucking finally. This feather is just like the last one. Wait a minute. Don't worry, I'm gonna watch over you. Emotions. Fuck it. To určitě nebudu mít čas přečíst. Jenom pokud tam bude click to continue, tak to budu číst. Ne. Samozřejmě, že to nebudu mít čas přečíst. Give me a moment. Další textová vsuvka, protože to vás to nechají přečíst, když je to hrozně důležitý k příběhu tohohle questu. Emotions come forth. Once strange objects fell from the heavens, one of which landed upon this island, after which your sky returned to its clear state. Afterward, the fog started to emerge. Though you had the power to disperse that fog, it meant little to you either way. Afterwards, those furless human beings began to gather the feathers that you shed at fixed intervals. Most puzzling behavior indeed. A to je všechno. Dávám zpátky slovo sobě. We've chased... Lumina, you're back. Yep. Zip. This one flew away too. Doesn't look like Rue's here either. The feather's target seems to have been the mountain at the center of the island. Kama, do you know anything about that mountain? Mount Kama? My namesake? It was where the Thunderbird reposed. That place is in fact the hollow cavern from which a Thunderbird would take off into the skies like a violent meteor that could be seen even through the fog. It was said by the people of Tsurumi Island that the Thunderbird dispersed the mysterious fog to protect the island. That conflicts... That's not what happened, because that conflicts with what I saw in the memory. So, what you're saying? Yes, v podstatě, it didn't matter to the Thunderbird whether it was misty or not. It didn't matter either way. It did not matter either way. Wait, the Thunderbird didn't create the fog? Thunderbird mohl clearnout tu mlhu, ale nezajímalo ho to. Perhaps our ancestors were wrong in assuming things. That's understandable, considering you can barely see the sun or moon from here. Maybe the Thunderbird's light was the only light they would ever see. Speaking of... Oh, you're right, that's right. We saw someone who looked like an ancient version of you. Here's what I saw. You took Sayo and Kama from earlier. Yeah, and that's all that happened. They seem to be pretty friendly with Rue, though. That may truly have been my ancestor. So did the ancient Kama meet Sayo after leaving Tsurumi Island? The records don't say anything about that. Huh? Well, shall we go next? We'll keep looking for Rue, of course. Let's see where the next stop is. Mount Kana? I don't think you should go to the plains first. Well, fuck my thing. Já bych šel do těch hor, ale protože tam to určitě bude nějak významný, ale sure, půjdeme tady do té díry. It's one thing that Kama knew how to comfort people. Lady Sumida taught me. Well, don't get lost now. You need not worry, my oral and olfactory senses and function even amidst the mist. What are you, some kind of animal? No. You don't have to reply so bullshittily. This is the last possible location. What is that weird noise? Monsters! Once again! Jaký překvapení. Ne, tyhle ty svině ne. Já se sejmu tohoto strategii. Alright, get into them.
Illusion shattered.
Commit it to memory. Steady up. Allow me. Turret, bring refuge. Let's move out.
Done. I told you not to come here anymore. I don't care about your life and I will never. This place is dangerous. Why the fuck are you here? Why am I even talking to you? It's because you hurt the perch I hate you. Let me introduce you to. I'm back? Big brother, Kama, is that really you? Wait, are you an illusion too, Kama? Oh, Lady Smita told me to say this. Come on, this isn't time for tricks. Oh, sorry. The Kama you knew led a full life after leaving Tsurame Island. His greatest regret was not being able to help you. I am one of his descendants. Lumina and Paimon and I are here to help you. Descendant? Are you his son, then? I'm afraid there's quite a few generations there. Wait, I don't get it. Descendants? Does that mean our big brother Kama is no longer around? It's been a really ridiculously long time, you idiot. What happened to him after he left? I waited so long until Tsurame started looking like this, but no one returned. It's been weird. I know little about what happened. I know little about what happened to the Kama you knew. If you'd like to listen, I could tell you. Fucking Rikeda. Kama tells us some things about his family history, but assists in helping omit parts that are not positive heart of children to understand. So many things happened in the outside world, huh? I never knew the world beyond if I was so big. Oh, that's more people than 5. Yeah, the Tsurame Island fucking sucks, doesn't it? Yep, it sucks alright, and that's why we're here to help you. Help? Who needs help? You fucked everything up. I was living a cool life, and you fucked it up by destroying the fucking Thunderbird perches. That might not be what Thunderbird was. How would you know? You haven't met anyone. I can't say this for sure, but let's give Paimon a try. If this goes same as before, there should be a feather. Please. Boop. Curious tunes, tiny human. Oh, curious tunes, tiny human. Afraid not of thunderous storms? Is this the first time I Kapatsir? The Thunderbird? The adults in the village say I can bring peace to thunder and storms. This matter is clearer than before. Is that because of Rue's here, personally? I was too embarrassed to sing in the village, so I came here to practice. Do you like it? Before you humans learned to make fire, the thundering storm had already swept across the ocean alongside me. But with the flap of my wings, purple lightning will tear through the clouds like serpents. My cry shakes the ocean depths and the heart of the earth. I have heard the song of the trees, the strain of the cloud and rain, the melodies sung by the blue flying dragon of the far north. Hey! Dvalin reference. The blue flying dragon of the far north, Dvalin. I presume. I have heard every trembling chorus of fox and rabbit and worm as I descended upon the land. But your song is special. It is different from that way of any animal. You're speaking funny, I don't get it, I'm a child. I guess you like my song then? I do not know. I only know that I have never heard it before. Well, then I shall sing you another one, when you come again with the thunder and rain and all that. Your lives are fragile and puny. Perhaps you shall already have turned to dust before I remember this matter. But if you have not, then you shall sing for me again. Everything you say is so complicated. Oh yes, my name's Rue, by the way. What's yours? Everyone in this village calls you Great Thunderbird. But you must have a name, right? A name? Well, that is... what should I call you? I mean, if I want to sing for you again and I call out to you, what shall I call out? I do not know. She gave me a name long ago, but I have forgotten it. Raiden Shogun maybe? Or someone else? No one else. I do not need such things, nor have I dared to summon me. No one has dared to summon me thusly. Well, how about this then? Dad Mata taught me a few words in the ancient script. Let's just use one of them and give you a name that way. Oh, I know. So I gave the Thunderbird the name Kanakapatsir, the Great Eagle of the Storm. Let's just use Kanakapatsir, the Great Eagle of the Storm. Ridiculous. Still, it matters not to me. Well, good. I need to go back anyway, or the adults will worry. I'll definitely sing for you again. Perhaps I shall forget you immediately, you fool. No, you won't. Zip. And it flew away too. Are those Kapatsi's memories? They should be. She always remembered you. You did give her a name after all. She also remembered my promise to sing for her again. But if that's the case, why did everyone become like this? And why did the village is here and not here at the same time? Did we anger her but not performing the ceremony correctly? I don't think that this was what the Thunderbird was mad about. I see. I understand now, more or less. I suppose our next stop is Mount Kana itself. But that's sacred ground. We can't set foot there. And Limit and Paimon have already come around 3 times and things haven't gotten better. Well, you're the one who talked about the rules. Good omens must occur 3 times for good fortune. You must forge past obstacles 3 times. Whatever. Paimon still thinks that the rule is fucking stupid. You already met with difficulties, so well, whatever. Prostě půjdeme do té hory a budeme mlčet. Big brother Kama's descendant. What is it? Could I call you Kama, just Kama as well? Of course you can. That's what everyone calls me. Kama, do you have a lot of friends? You could say that, ladies. Well, let me know. Yes, you're my friend too, of course. Je teď to prdele už. To je vysoko. Jak to možná mohu zvládnout? Ještě tady zobnu. Kdo byla ta ona, která dala tý Thunderbirdě to jméno? Jakože ona mi původně dala jméno, ale já se ho už nepamatuju. Okay. Jaká ona? Jako, samozřejmě jedna teorie, že to byla Ei, že to byla Raiden Shogun, kdysi dávno, nebo Makoto, její sestra, která by vlastně byla před Shogunou. Že mohla to být Makoto, anebo Heavenly Principles, nebo někdo, koho neznáme. Mě zajímalo, kde je tahle ta věc. A tamhle je jedno, tam ty díře. Tady ten je někde tam úplně dole. Když už jsem tady nahoře, tak si proto dojdu. Ding. A tamhle je elektrokulus. Na vršku tohodle. Ding! Wow, who knew there was a big hollow place in the middle of a mountain?
Just stay turn a little. Make yourself at home. Hold the line.
Žerte hyperbloom.
Grow.
Shine down.
Žer jedno, druhý a pak.
Let's move out.
Můžeš už zemřít, prosím. Je velmi neslušné neumírat. And concealed talents and whatnot.
Provisions are vital.
Another monster? Looks like the one we saw. Take run. Thunder manifestation. Coagulated regret. Já bych tam rád šel, ale nechce se mi vcházet dobrovolně, vědomě do nějakých takových chujovin.
Just stay turn. Sharing my knowledge. Covenant of the deep.
How dare you do this to Rue?
Ink is setting in.
You're sorry, don't be, man. I'm fine, sorry, we're not involved in this. Rue's song. Calm down, it's been thousands of years ago since then.
Rebuild.
There is no escape.
Let's move out. A minute to memory.
Like, why? Why?
Shine down.
Why? Why? Well, that's over. Phew, Paimon really broke a sweat back there. Uh-huh. And you were doing the fighting, huh? Oh, come on. Paimon spawns are, clammy watching you fight. Wow, I saw everything. That was so cool. Yeah, cool. You were impressive. That was very eye-opening. I'm still concerned. Why would there be those sort of monsters here? We fought one just like it on Akamuko Peak. Yeah, Paimon remembers that one. But we seem to be forgetting something. The feathers that flew here? Oh, that's right. What's this got to do with feathers? Earlier we took a commission and went to Seirai to investigate it. You recount all of Seirai Island. A talking cat? Oh, talking cat, really? That's not the main point. We were investigating the peak where you defeated a monster just like this one, after which we got this special feather. Oh, that's where you got the Thunderbird feather, Lumina. That means that the thunder manifestations that appeared here in Akamuko Peak might have something to do with the Thunderbird. If Sumida were here, she would say something like... Definitivně, like, celá ta story není úplně dobrá. Celá ta story je prostě taková... This plot is getting too complicated. Funny. You don't look like you found it funny, Kama. I find it quite amusing. That's my sincere laugh. Paimon thinks we got a good picture of what's going now, huh? Well, almost, but let's be extra sure. True, we should go confirm our suspicions. That said, Paimon thinks we more or less got it. Let's use the Thunderbird feather on Akamuko Peak. Nah, we just here. Ding. Whew. Since you have allowed this and one and only song to flow in blood into this earth, then until I, Kana Kapatsir, hear that human song once more, may these lands fall under an eternal catastrophe, until I hear that goddamn song. So that's it, huh? Yep. It was a bit more extreme, but pretty much as I thought. So that's what happened. And here I thought the bird didn't fucking care. I thought the bird had forgotten all about me. I thought that this happened because she didn't approve the ceremony or didn't like me straight up. You said that she was your friend. Friends don't forget their friends' words that easily. She's been waiting for you to sing for her all this time. Yeah, you're right. I did tell her that I would, but haven't seen her in so long. Should we tell him when Thunderbird was killed on Seirai Island? And this will be very tough. So, Ru... Kama se přidá. The Thunderbird has... migrated to Seirai Island! Yeah, that's right. Didn't we tell you before that we saw this huge storm cloud and shattered mountain? That's where the Thunderbird lives now, totally. We wanted to go up to Akamuko Peak to see the awesome face of the great Thunderbird. But the Thunderbird was busy. Yeah, she had lots of baby Thunderbirds too. They're all up in their clouds, then they'll come down. Baby Thunderbirds? So did this vortex like storm cloud over Seirai Island? Yeah, that's fun by Kapatsir and the little Thunderbirds as they play. Yeah, that's amazing. I mean, I've never seen it with my own eyes, but it already sounds unbelievable. Kapatsir must be even mightier than I imagined. And we did say before that we would go outside adventures together. Yeah, I remember you said we could see other places. Wanna go to Sarah Island together with me? Even if she's busy, you can't see her. Wow, could I really? That's right, it was in our agreement. Awesome. But I've tried leaving Surmi Island before and I always end up back here. That's a bit of a problem. There has to be a way. Let's discuss. I would like to ask Kama some things as well. Hang on a sec. You go away. Huh? Alright. Kama, what is it? Were you about to say that the Thunderbird is dead or something? What? No, I wasn't going to ask. I was going to talk about a story that Lady Smita told me instead. What do you take me for? Seriously, how could I tell a child like Laru such a thing? Come on, Paimon, have a little faith. Paimon was just... well... enough already. So about Ru getting off the island. He says they can't leave this place, protože není naživu, je to jenom duch minulosti. Perhaps Surimayon sustains his existence in some way. If that's the case, from what we learned so far, the strange happenings were caused by the Thunderbird destroying it. Když to tu je pořád ten ostrov, it feels like we can follow this line of reasoning to find a solution. We could use the Thunderbird's feathers. Ah, Paimon gets what we're trying to say. If the state of Surmi Island now is due to the ley line disorders caused by the Thunderbird, then these feathers, which also have the same power, might be able to sustain Ru's existence. I'm getting it? Basically. You know what? I think you would get along with Lady Smita just fine. Paimon's not sure if you're complimenting us or you're just really blasé about this. She told me a story about a god of fertility who dwelt within wheat fields and who would travel far with a human. Paimon doesn't really mean anything, but you're picking up her habit of going off topic. But whatever the case, since we decided what to do, let's just give it a try. If you don't mind, I will not accompany you on this particular trip. I would like to take this opportunity to have a look at the place where my ancestors stayed and all. But it's like a stormy outside. I know, I'll be fine. I mean, we live in Inazumě, stormy days are our bread and butter. Pravda.
Let's move out.
Protože tahle milady jich nemá dost. You're back. Ready to go? Yep, anytime. Well then, touch this Thunderbird feather first. For good luck? Sure. Let's see what happens. And now we're off to Serai Island. Oh, it's great. I'm going on an adventure. Možná rovnou doděláme, to bude trošku delší, než jsem myslel, ale to se zdá, že už je takový grand finále. Budu to mít z krku. Ten fakt, že tohle to můžu mít z krku, je pro mě tak lákavý, že klidně udělám 3hodinový díl, pokud to bude nutný. Protože už vidím světlo na konci tunelu. And I like... To je takový svině. So up here that's... So up there that's... That's Akamuko Peak. That's right. The Thunderbird's up there in the sky somewhere. She's a little busy, can't come down to hear you sing, but if you do, Paimon's sure she'll hear you. Paimon. I actually know all about it. Or I should say I've guessed what happened to me. Well, we meant good. It's alright, I'm glad I got to know you. I mean, you even got me off the Surmi Island to see the world outside. Could never imagine I could do this in the past. Clouds in the sky, just super special grass, and rocks so away in the air. These are all Kapatsir's doing, right? She's so cool. The air smells different. I mean, I'm not used to it, but it's amazing. Well, the weather is not the same anymore, but I've come to sing you a song. Let's see what happens. Oh. Jenom pírko? Really? I thought there would be something more. Phew. I sure haven't sung in a long time. That was actually better than I thought. Are you sure Kapatsu heard me? I'm sure she did. Let's head back. I'd like to send his father back to her home. Tak, zpátky je totálně casual stroll. I když budeme muset zase vylejzat nahoru a pak dolů. Moshi ceremoniosito. Sbírám nějaký dřevo. Vylejzáme nahoru, je to nezáživný. S tím ale já nic neudělám, protože vstup není jiný. Já tomu nevěřím. Oni mi ji zase zabijou. Dobrý. Touch. How strange. I've been only away for a while, but it feels like it's been ages. I'm back, and so is Kapatsir. The tree has leaves. That's it. It's so beautiful. If only I could have seen such sights with everyone else. But I'm good as it's just you. Still, the world beyond the fog is amazing. I didn't know the sky was so high. I wonder what kind of place Kama went to were like. I can go see those places. Yeah, unless you're about to fade on us right now because your life goal is complete. Well, you know, there's a lot of things outside, there's loads to explore. Yes, food sounds great. Wait, a lot of food. We also met a certain tone-deaf bar during our journey that loves music. I'm not sure it would be the best of friends. We would perform together in Mondtstadu City Square. I could take you on a show. We could take you on adventures. Lemon is a real ace. Spousta věcí, které můžeš dělat, které nemůžeš. Je to duch minulosti, ten s váma nebude žít druhý život. I would love to follow you outside, but I can't. Thank you, Lumina and Paimon. It's all thanks to it I was able to fulfill my promise to Kapatsir, and I guess everyone doesn't look all weird anymore. Sorry. Thought that you'd broken the purchase and I blamed you for that, even though you're both good people. It's alright, we've been on lots of adventures and done ourselves a ton of stuff. And if you don't want to, we're with friends. Please leave Tsurumi Island. If I went to stay right to sing, I could feel that a piece of me was in that feather. That's why I'd like to take the feather of yours on your travel. This way I can travel with the two of you. I když ve skutečnosti to tak nebude, ale budeme věřit, že tomu tak je, i když není. We'll go see the outside of the world, totally. But, Paimon, don't worry about me. It was great going outside, but it was really tiring. I would like to rest for a couple of 100 years. You can go ahead. Could you also thank Big Brother Kama for me? We will. See you. Yeah, let's meet never. Let's dig you a fucking grave and never come back here. Cross the Misty River. Peculiar opinion. Strange feather. Maybe David trigger some others if I man his feather to you in the world. You promised him that you would, after all. A finální story shrnutí Grand Conclusion k Sumidě, protože if you remember, that's how it started. Prosím, dejte mi tu nejvíc senzační zprávu, že tohoto všechno je over. You know what? This story is even more bizarre than the plot of the Chronicles of the Sea of Fog. Working title. Also, stop calling me lady already. You're an important friend. Understood, Lady Sumida. Oh, come on. Should I call you a pendant for the ages, or... Ah, hello there. Oh my, it's the legendary Lumina. And Paimon is the foolish, stupid Paimon that no one cares about. Yeah, shouldn't you make this some retort at this juncture? Just feel like we're departing from our character profile. Huh? Basically, that's what we call a combination of image, traits, and history. Characters want to adhere to their behavior prescribed in their profiles, or they will seem, well, out of character. People aren't machines, you know. Já jako, kdybych mohl s ním jako agreenout, tak bych definitivně jí dal za pravdu. Ale bohužel jsem nemohl. Z nějakého důvodu. Jako, why am I offended? Why? Bruce says says thanks. How is that so? How predictable. Wait, what happened? Why am I out of the loop? What the fuck řekla? Oh, never mind, let's not stay around here. Change of scenery is in order. How about getting on a restaurant? Sure, I'm gonna pay. Consider it as a treat. I haven't tried honest cooking in a long time, too. Ona zná tu osobu, která to vaří. Well then, anything you want to eat? Don't be shy. You too, Kama. As for me, I'll start with a dry-flavored skewer. You have a big meal. During this time, Sumida asks you more questions. Thank you, Miss Sumida. It's no problem. I've been troubling you all this time, after all. The commission has been successfully completed. Indeed, I would say the results far surpass my expectation. Oh, I'd only wanted to get one Masu here at first to use as a reference. But thanks to your perseverance, I not only got that, but also the story of a lifetime. If my writing was better, the story would win me the "This novel is amazing" grand prize for sure. But commas will change quite a bit. I would say these are all more important than the completion of the book. We also met some friends that don't matter at all. We didn't have a chance to do stuff with people that aren't real people, but we're never gonna meet again, so it's okay. He'll keep his word to stay in the grave. Yep, I'm sure he will never see the light of day. Let's move on. Well, Miss Sumida, when we will get to read the book? Well, about that. I've decided to stop writing. Wait, what? But we worked so hard to give you material! No, it's not an issue with you. Don't misunderstand. I wish to go traveling. To gather reference material? Question mark? I learned something important during this commission. In the years prior, I lived only to create and write. I learned fishing from Kujirai to write about a character who fishes for a living. His character profile is that of a masterful warrior secluded himself in a fishing village and lives a peaceful life until... Oh, right. I went off topic again. I just want to talk about my life, you know, and no one listens to me. In order to describe parties conducting activities, Kam and I created a smuggling network that bypasses the Outlanders Affairs Agency. Sure. It was mostly Kama's doing, and we discarded that work due to a writing block, which resulted in a collapse of everything. I've always been like this, though. I stopped pushing because I stopped writing. I went to apprentice at the Grand Archonů Shrine because I wanted to write about the work as a shrine maiden. I understand that I cannot just live, learn, travel, and adventure for the sake of writing. I must extract stories from which I shall write novels about. Kama was not born as the last son of Surmian for the sake of a story, nor did Rue stay in the Sea of Fog for so many years to be featured in the tale. That's not why the two of you adventure at travel either, right? While I heard Miss Catherine describe your adventures, I thought that you're just like the main character Kino in Kino's travels and her companion Hermos. Stupid names. The only difference is that no one has written your story. A pair of Outlanders don't quite fit in anywhere, whose names are Lumina and Paimon. They struggle across many strange lands and meet all sorts of people. They're drawn into all kinds of wicked plots and manner of cruel wars, and each of their adventures have coalesced into shining gold. No, všechny historie nejsou gold, některý jsou silver nebo bronze, ale některý jsou dobrý. As Paimon mentioned before, with such a blurb would definitely suit you two. As such, aside from asking you two to help me gather reference material, I also want to understand you more, so I might find the seeds of the story in the future. And I think I found it. The seeds of a story are to be found in life and one's travels, not in the character profiles, flowcharts, setting maps, and definitely not in the things you just learned how to write to them. Stop talking, please. As such, I've decided to stop writing and start traveling, until the time comes when the story begins to sprout, and then I'll have an easy win in the This Novel's Amazing competition, and become the writer contracted by Yae Publishing House. Business at the end. Yep, it's always business. If it isn't, you're an idiot. Will you come with me? We don't know where we're going, no, we don't know when we'll return. We might even encounter many dangers. You like dangers, right? Of course, it's fine if you don't want dangers. I mean, everyone has their own life to tell. life to lead. Fuck. Tam mě to zmal. Everyone has their own life to lead. Everyone has their own story to tell. Whatever. I don't mind. No, that's not right. I am more than willing. Let me come with you. Oh, he's more than a couple quips. That's amazing character growth. Let's be off. So, suddenly? Well, our real journey is one that's full of surprises and little accidents, right? That might be too surprising, but still take care of yourself. No worries, I'll sure be alright no matter what happens, as long as Kama's around. Take care. Thank you. And goodbye. If we should meet again, then let's do so where sunset meets the sea. And I'll see if your soul, which shines like a diamond, has any dust laid upon it. It's a famous closer not a vagabond novice book. Well then, let's part ways. Boop! Thunders forever. The Sun Wheel and then Mount Kana. Quest complete. Všechny Inazumě questy už jsou dodělaný. For now, ta Mikage Furnace mě bude srát pořád. Let's see. Across the misty river, you finally reach the far side of the Sea of Fog. Wait, tam ještě něco. Konečně pohřbíme toho otravného kluka, který pořád se všude sere. Complete a certain author's reference gathering commission. Thunders forever. Well, to bude asi pro teď dnešek všechno. Dodělali jsme všechno, co jsme pro tento díl chtěli a ještě víc. Protože Mlžný ostrov je dokončen a už se ním nemusíme zabývat. Já ho můžu vymaxovat, sezbírat tam všechny bedny, teď když tam není žádná mlha, nebo neměla by být. A i kdyby, tak story arc, který se týká toho ostrova, je hotovej. A kdyby se tam něco dalšího objevilo, tak to prostě hodím za hlavu a nebudu vám o tom říkat. Protože svůj moment na výsluní ten ostrov měl, dál už nedostane vůbec nic. Dál už žádný druhý moment na výsluní ten ostrov nedostane. Už svůj moment měl a nic jiného nebude. Dál se definitivně budu chtít pohnout na čím dál víc na Sumeru věci a nechat i Inazumu za sebou, co nejvíc to půjde. Takže to máme za sebou. Díky Celestie. A s čím jsme vlastně začali? Jo, Enkanomia. Enkanomii máme taky za sebou. Takže jsme za celý díl dokončili celý Enkanomia story arc a Mlžný ostrov story arc. Velmi produktivní den, co se týče side story věcí. Takže to bylo extra satisfying pro mě dokončit takhle věci. A můžeme se věnovat tím plněji dalším věcem příště. Takže bude pro tento díl všechno a jako vždycky, než si řekneme klasickou lineu na závěr, tak se podíváme na Vyšpůl, kde je samozřejmě Fontaine charakter. Takže jedna věc, kterou jsem zapomněl zmínit, je, že jakožto při releasenutí Fontaine byla hned na úvod speciální akce, kdy tahleta fourstarová holka byla zadarmo. Úplně mi to vyklouzlo z hlavy. Takže vám ji ukážu. Jednak fyzicky, nejenom jako charakter. Ale je ona. Je to Linet, je to asistentka toho ohnivého kouzelníka z toho Wishbanneru. A je to kočkoholka. Cat ears, cat tail, prostě celý ten štyk. A vypadá takhle. Má velkou mašli vzadu, používá anemo. A je celkem zajímavá, má dobrý design. A je velmi tichá, taková, že se moc neprosazuje, co jsem vyčetl z jejího základního charakteru popisku. Ale bude to hodně dlouho, než se k ní dostaneme, takže doesn't matter for now. Ale tohle je ona. Se pije svůj čajíček. A jako zbraň používá jednoruční meč. A jako základní skill, který můžu ukázat, je takhle, že v podstatě dělá slabší verzi to, co dělá Jejlan, ten hodně rychlej běh, kde označí nepřátelé a pak jim to dá damage těm, co jsou označený. Akorát ona má ten debuff jakožto 4-starová postava, ne 5-starová. Tak má... Tak má to oslabení v tom skillu, že označí jenom jednoho a ne všechny, přes který přiběhne. Takže jako useful in a way, ale designově se mi líbí, takže už jenom proto bych ji definitivně chtěl použít, nebo se o to snažil. Ale for now, Wishpool. Jenom věc, na kterou jsem úplně zapomněl doteďka. Takže máme hodně věcí nastřádaných. Jejlan je tady na tom banneru taky, ale tu máme, takže not gonna pull her in any case. Tady možná půlneme tady to jakož hlavní Magic Boy, mě ani tak nezajímá. Bez tak to bude nějaký Swordman nebo Bowman. Tomu nevěřím. A taky vzhledem k time remainingu vím, co je dál a to, co je dál, chci víc než ten banner. Takže abych si savenul co nejvíc těch wishů a pokud možno nedostal pretty 5-star, což je definitivně věc, který začínám věřit víc a víc, tak půlnu pro tento díl jenom jeden a příští díl půlnu 2 nebo 3. Tak aby věci byly takový vyrovnaný, tak to asi udělám to tak. Až bude v příštím díle ten příští banner, tak tam půlnu víc. Takže one banner pool, když dostanu ji, tak to bude fajn, ji mám namaxovanou a jeho taky, i když mě nezajímá. Takže one pool. Let's see. Poprvé vyšuju 4-star stuff. Samozřejmě se jako obvykle nedívám, aby to bylo surprise for me. So let's see. Give me the cat girl, to by byl ideální případ. Tak to bude Bennett, takže nic, jelikož ho mám namaxovanýho. Well, all of you can go away. Druhý Bennett v řadě. Double Bennett drop, a toho nemám namaxovanýho prej. Well, jestli jsem ho neměl namaxovanýho předtím, tak teď definitivně. I got lots of stuff. Jako je single Bennett drop by mě nezaujal, kdyby mi to bylo jedno, kolikrát budu vyšovat, ale to, že jsem ten fakt, že jsem ho z jednoho půlu dostal dvakrát, by mě jako you know what? Oh, sure. You can have it. Tak, další zásobu, takže skoro půlku toho půlu si můžu hned vynahradit. Tady, Bennett. Jop, Mám ho namaxovanýho. Unexpected, nečekaná výprava. What is this, Hobbit? True Explorer increases the level of his skill or ult, whatever. Ultina. Increasne jeho ultinu o 3 levely. A ultimátní konstelace. Fire ventures with me. Melee characters inside the aura from his ult gain a pyro damage bonus. And their weapons are pyro infused. Ding ding ding. He is maxed out.
Now it's time for a short rest.
A nevím, jestli to vidíte, ale podlaha dělá to, že ty kameny na té podlaze se hýbou podle toho, kde mám tu kameru. Třeba takhle jsou ty její nohy na tom kameni, takhle jsou na té spáře a takhle jsou na tom druhém kameni. To mi dělá špatně na oči a na mozek. Anyway, já samozřejmě děkuji, že jste se dívali, že se těch pár jedinců se zajímají a samozřejmě primární účel jakýkoliv videa u mě je katalogovací věc, protože jako abych katalogoval příběh, i když je outdated pro vás, tak pro mě je to důkaz, že jsem si tím prošel a že a taky prostě, že když budu chtít vidět sám sebe, jak jsem reagoval na určitý momenty, tak můžu. Je to prostě částečně pro mě, částečně, kdyby to někoho zajímalo. Jako některý z vás, který se dívají. Anyway, to bude všechno pro teďko, než se zase zapovídám, jako vždycky. Takže děkuji, že jste se dívali, uvidíme se příště u dalšího videa a pokud budete spát, tak dobrou noc.